Konbanwa, Kevin Tomoshimasu. Today I'll be talking about omiyage and what that is. So before coming to Japan, I had no idea what omiyage is. Um, there were just some indications of people buying gifts, but what I thought was it's some sort of souvenir or something. But these two are totally different. Omiyage is actually um, relates back to olden times when people went to different places in Japan that normally people are either unable to go or just don't have the time or other means they are not able. So the person who does go there, they usually buy some sort of gift. Most likely it's food, and they bring it back to usually their friends or coworkers or family, and it's to share that same kind of blessing from that city or town in a distant land back home. So that's what omiyage is. That's the history of it. It's very general, the gist of it. So don't take my word for it. But so that's omiyage, and that's where it comes from. So the underlying question is, what is omiyage, and what should I get when I come to Japan? So first, um, people in Japan, if you are a foreigner coming here to work, they don't expect you to bring anything. But if you do bring something, that's great. And typically, you will bring food, and usually food that is able to be shared easily among a large group of people. So, cookies, biscuits, individually wrapped cakes, or things like that. And you have to, or it's preferred to make it specific to where you're from. So, if you are from like Canada, something with maple syrup is good. They like that. If you're from England, some biscuits or things like that. So I don't know the food culture in your countries, but whatever it is, try to bring that, and they'll appreciate it. And anything you bring, to be honest, they will appreciate, especially from a foreigner who doesn't really know much about omiyage. So the next question is, you're now in Japan, you're working, and you want to travel somewhere, and you go to a certain city, you don't know what to buy. Well, usually in subway stations or stands just outside the subway stations, they will sell omiyage based on that city. So different cities will have different types of foods you will preferably buy for your coworkers wherever you work. So in Osaka, you'll typically buy takoyaki and okonomiyaki, but these things usually they don't last very long. So instead of that, you will get usually Pocky. Pocky is really popular in Osaka. That's where it comes from. So no, so Pocky it's usually good in Osaka. If you go to Kyoto, you'll buy uh, these bean paste things that look like that are triangle shaped, and those are really good. Um, if you go to Kobe, you'll get Kobe pudding. You won't get Kobe beef because that's just too expensive. If you go to Tokyo, you get Tokyo banana, and so on and so forth. So different cities will have a specific type of food or omiyage to bring back to your work or to your friends or to your family if to visit. So it's also very important to bring it, even though they don't say you have to. If you do say you went, if you do say you went to some certain city far away, and you don't bring anything to work, it's not a good image, and preferably just buy something. It doesn't have to be expensive or big or very fancy or whatever. Something is better than nothing, and as a whole Japanese culture, they do like and appreciate you doing these things. So, so that's it for omiyage. Um, if you do come to Japan to work, it's very important that you do bring something from your home country. And if you are already in Japan and you are traveling to different cities, also it's a good idea to buy something to share the blessing with your other coworkers wherever you work. In other words, buying omiyage. So that's it about omiyage. If you have any questions about any other cities and what they offer, just leave a comment below and I'll get back to you on that. So, yeah, and if you haven't figured it out, Japan, they do like their food. So, food is very important. So, that's it. Have a wonderful evening and enjoy the rest of your new year while it lasts. Good night.